Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to my home. If we're meeting for the first time, hello, my name is Rebecca. Welcome to Rebecca Rohr Home. Now, before I get started, I do have a haul that I have thrifted items from Amazon.com and also from Hobby Lobby. And I have a few new spring things that I want to add to my already what I have on hand. So we will definitely get to some spring decorating starting here soon, but I wanted to share the haul with you today. So if you are new, welcome to my home and to my YouTube channel. I have a couple of announcements today that I want to share with you that I'm real excited about. And some of you may have been on my channel long enough to know these things. I do have something new that I'm bringing to my channel, and I'll get to that in just a moment. I just want to remind everybody that I have playlists listed. When you go to my homepage, you'll see community, you'll see videos, community, and playlist. You can click on the playlist, and I have created a sew with me playlist. Anything that I've done, any kind of sewing will be listed in that. So if it's something that you don't want to see, you don't have to click on that playlist. But if you want to see all of my sewing projects, I will share it on Sew With Me playlist. I also have a Create With Me. That could be crafting or creating something, a tutorial, and I also have a playlist set up for that. So just a reminder, I will have all of those playlists linked in my description box below. Of course, I do have my seasonal decorating with the different years. It'll say like spring 2024, decorating series or something like that, and you can go click on those. I have a playlist just for all of my home tours, all of them, or divided into seasons. The newest thing that I have brought to my channel is my vendor booth, and some of you have requested to know how it's going, how I set it up, some of the items that are sold. So I'm going to bring that to you quarterly. So the next one will be at the end of March, because I'll do January, February, and March. And if you missed the last one, I'll also put that in the link below in the description box. The newest thing that I'm bringing to you is called Vintage and Antique Market. So when you see this advertised, and I'll post it up here, Vintage and Antique Markets, and what those videos are going to be about, I will also create a playlist just for those. If you've seen my Harrodsburg Antique Mall video, we only got to go through half of that. So we're going to go back and we're going to finish the other half. So we're going to go in and go to the left instead of to the right, and we're going to do some of that locally. So we're going to start with Harrodsburg, Kentucky. I will share the location. I will put the address of that location if you're ever wanting to visit in our area and find antique malls. And we're going to visit some of those throughout the Kentucky area. Now, we may venture out of Kentucky, but for now we're going to start with Kentucky. But you'll know the location at the beginning of each video, so look for that to come to the channel. I'm going to try to have 1 or 2 of those videos out a month. So I'm excited about that, looking forward to that. So let's go ahead and get into this haul so this video doesn't get too long. So first of all, I'll go ahead and share what I have found thrifting. I found this down at Vendor Village, and I just love the metal and the wood. It was a Pier 1, $19.99. They had $12.99. I thought it was worth it, and I think I'm going to put this in my kitchen, maybe with my soap and scrubbers, and maybe a little plant pot with a plant, or something like that. But I just love the look of this, and I can use it on my sideboard, on my hutch, and in my kitchen. So I'm excited to use this for this spring. Other thing that I thrifted was this little potato masher, and they want it $3.99 down at Vendor Village. And what I'm gonna do for the spring is at the top of my hutch, I'm gonna have my rolling pins, but I'm also, I gotta put a little glue in this, but I'm also gonna use some of my vintage potato mashers around the crock. And so I just want to use some of my vintage items that I have found for my home. And I may even do a video of how I styled all my vintage items after I do my spring home tour. Another thing that I thrifted was this little white rabbit. He's just adorable. This was $2.99. I got it, I think I found it at Vendor Village also. So anytime I see these little rabbits, they're just adorable. And I didn't quite have enough. I wanted to add a few more rabbits to my spring. And I did find some at Hobby Lobby, and I'll share those with you in just a moment. Let's go ahead and do Hobby Lobby. What I found at Hobby Lobby. I did find this little rabbit. He's a pretty good size. He's probably about 11, 12 inches tall. $23.99, 40% off. I know things are a little pricey this year. They just keep going up and up. But I wanted a little bit of a larger bunny, but I like the height of this one, so I picked this one up. And you can do the math on what I actually paid for the item. I found this was $7.99, 40% off. And I just loved this little tub of a thing for my master bath. My husband laughs at me because I don't throw soap out. As long as I can lather up with soap, no matter how small it is, I will use it. And not that I'm cheap, I could throw it out, but I don't like to. So this is gonna be great for all my little pieces of soap that it gets too small for my shower, and I'll put in here and scrub my hands with it. So I thought this would just be cute sitting there, but also very functional for my little pieces of soap that I use. So you'll have to tell me, do you guys do that, or you just throw it out? I grew up, you know, in a home that we weren't wasteful about things, and maybe that's what's rubbed off, that I have to use those little pieces of soap. I think my husband just throws it out of his shower. A couple of little more bunnies from Hobby Lobby this year. These are new, $4.49 each, and they're adorable. And they have little brown flowers on them, very cute. And this is what they look like. And I just love those. Those will probably go on my hutch. And I have been wanting one of these for quite some time. And finally, they were not all sold out by the time I got there, so I wanted to pick one up. And I've seen several people use these, and how adorable. I've seen this style. This is $20.99, 40% off. But I've seen this styled on a cutting board with some lavender around it and maybe a candle, but I'm not sure where I'm gonna put it, but isn't he adorable with his glasses? So I fell in love with him, brought him home. These little eggs, they did have one in pink. I wasn't crazy about the pink. Here they are. There's a green polka dot, yellow chevron, and a blue with the little white cut out in bunnies and flowers and polka dots. But I thought these were so cute, and I thought they would be cute either in a basket or maybe in a bird cage. And speaking of bird cage, I was looking for one, and they have a new one at Hobby Lobby that I got. I've got a small one, but I love the size of this, so I can do many things with it. I may put these little eggs in there. I may put a bird with a bird nest. This one was $22.99, and it looks like that this is about 10 inches tall. So pretty good size, and how adorable is that? So I can use this on my mantle, on my console, in my kitchen sideboard hutch, anywhere that I want to put some spring stuff. And I fell in love with this, and I didn't want to pass it up. Thing from Hobby Lobby is this cute little basket. And this one was $6.49, 40% off. And how adorable, in a white chalk paint color. And I thought, how adorable, either some little eggs or some plants, or even to set a little bunny in it with some green grass. Just a lot of little things you can do, or I can hang it on a peg over on my sideboard. Just a lot of different things that I could do. The item that I got from Hobby Lobby is this little wooden birdhouse. It's got a chain, and you can lift the roof and fill it up with bird feed. And I do have a hook outside that I can use that, but I mainly got this as a template for my husband to use some of his scrap wood and make some of these. This was just $10.99. I think if this is a craft, I'm not sure it had the 40% off. I think the craft stuff doesn't, not sure. But anyway, $10.99, and how adorable is that? The only thing I'm not sure if it was supposed to have a little perch that is missing, so I can get a little dowel rod and put in there if I want to. But mainly this as a template for my husband to use to make some more to sell down in the booth. I got some more stuff over here. This is a little wooden cutout of welcome. Do you know where we had the Merry Christmas sign out on the front porch? And it was in a black metal, and my husband put a screw in there. So I'm always gonna have to hang something there. But I thought when it's off season and I don't have anything to hang there, I'm gonna paint this black and put a sealer over it. It is all wood, and put a sealer over it. And this is what's gonna go on that hook out there when I don't have anything and it's off season. But this was just, this was $17.99, 40% off in the spring shop. And I just love it. It could be painted any color, but the black shows up really good on my house. And so this is just gonna be that piece. And I could also use this on my door if I wanted to. I just fell in love with these from Hobby Lobby. And they had 3 different sizes. There was one smaller than this and one larger. This one was $24.99 with the 40% off. So I think I gave around $15 for this. It is almost 24 inches in diameter. I'm gonna put this in my bedroom because I want more of something like a soft texture in there. I have a lot of neutral colors in my bedroom, and I thought this would be just great hanging up on the wall in there. This year, I don't know if Hobby Lobby's had them before, but I fell in love with this. Be careful when you pick them up. The first one that I had in my cart, some of these were broken, and I went over to the aisle and they didn't have any more. But over in the display area, they had 2 of this size, so I changed it out. So be very careful that they're not broken. And you know, if there is one that you could glue, that would be fine. But a couple of them were just missing totally, and I thought eventually they would unravel. So just be sure and pay attention to that. But I really love this. This is about 24 inches in diameter. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to post a picture of it right up here. This is a solid wood, like a little wheelbarrow with the picket fence look. And it's metal and wood, and I believe it was for $44.99 with 40% off. I wanted that for my spring front porch, and I'm gonna put some flowers in it. And when I decorate my porch outside, it's still too cold right now, but I'm going to put some spring flowers in there, and I think it's just gonna be gorgeous on my front porch. They had 2, maybe 3, and I didn't want to pass it up, and I knew that I wanted one. So let's move on to what I got from Amazon. And mainly what I got from Amazon was some florals and some pillow covers. So let me share those with you. One of the things that I got was this little burlap bag. And I have been looking for one, you know, sort of like a little straw bag. And I have not been successful for 2 years. When I seen this one on Amazon, it's for $12.99. It came up all folded. It is burlap. I have put some paper that I got from Hobby Lobby with my ceramics that was wrapped in it, so I thought I would use that. But this is going to be ideal to go back on my bench, or it also could hang on the hooks back there at my entryway. And to finish this off for the spring, and I could use this in the summer, in the fall, I could put sunflowers. In the summer, I could put little white and blue flowers in it, or whatever color I'm decorating with. But I did get this bunch of Real Touch flowers from Amazon, and I wanted to get them in the colors, in the different colors. But how adorable, and this is what I was thinking of. How adorable, guys, does this look? I mean, and I will arrange some of the flowers in there, but I can hang this on the hook, put it back on my bench. And this little bag is not too big, not too overwhelming. It looks like it's maybe a 12 by 13, and then with the handles. And it's very soft looking, and I just love it. I wanted to get a yellow throw, and I have to warn you guys that this said yellow. And I ordered it, and the reason I ordered it, it was 100% cotton, and I like the feel of all cotton. And it said it was yellow, and I thought, well, maybe I'll send it back because it's not yellow. Guys, it's gold. That is gold. Maybe even you could call it a marigold, but any way you look at it, it's gold, it's not yellow. So instead of returning it, I'm going to keep it for the fall because I paid only $11.82. And that reminds me that if you guys are looking for any products like this, I will list my Amazon storefront in the description box. So if you're looking for stuff like this, you can go over to my Amazon storefront, click on those links. I do make a very small commission. They send it to me in a gift card, and I'll usually just use it to order something for my home. But I appreciate any of you who do use that link. But I wanted to share that with you in case you're looking for some of these items. I wanted some yellow flowers this year, and I'm a sucker for yellow flowers any kind. My favorite is yellow roses. What can I say? So was my grandfather's. But I ordered these, and you got six of these in a pack, and I will put the price on the screen because right now I can't remember. But here's what they look like, all fanned out. This is one bunch. I got 10 because there's 2 in each one of these little packages. And these are supposed to be little daffodils. I'm going to show you a close-up. And they're very small, and I love it. So as I spread these out, I'm going to take all 10 bunches of these and put in my vintage milk bucket, the metal milk bucket, and set that on my fireplace. So I can't wait to share that with you when I get to decorating. But these are adorable, and you get so many. This is how far one fanned out. Oh, look, I found another item that I actually got from Vendor Village. They had several of these, and This was $3.99. It's just a little cast iron pan, and you can hang it up. Excuse me. You can hang it up in your kitchen, but I wanted it for my candles. If I set my candle on the table or on any of my furniture, I put this under it with my candle, so if it burns down, it gets warm. It doesn't damage any of my wood furniture. But I just love this, and I even love the little tie. You could change that out to different colors for seasons, but how adorable is that? Some more flyers that I got from Amazon, and this was spring stems, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 stems. It came in a little box just like this to protect them, because these are more paper filling, but these are adorable, and I thought how cute these will be for spring, can go into summer. And so I guess they look like a little daisy. And I didn't spread these out. This is all of the stems, all 6 stems together, but you know, you can spread these out and make them look a little bit fuller. But I was really happy with that too. We're almost done here, guys, and I apologize. I know some of my hauls get a little long because I wait so long. Instead of just sharing a few items, I like to wait and get everything new that I got in for the season. And these are from Amazon. These are the 20 by 20. You can also get them in the 18 by 18, and I'm not sure about the 16 by 16, but these are very pretty floral print, and I think I'm going to use one of these in my bedroom and one of them on my bench back here. I just love all the colors, very colorful for the spring. You could even go into summer with some of these colors, but I just love the print on it, and I wanted a little bit of print this year instead of so many stripes or chevron. Another thing that I got, that was a 2-pack, and I'll put the price up on the screen. The same with these. These are the 12 by 20. I have a couple of these little pillows, and I get 2 a pack. I'll put the price up on the screen. And these are like a sage green in a check, and I'm going to use one of these on my bench along with one of these. And I just love the colors together. And then these are for my living room. There's a 2-pack. One side is just plain on the back, but this is the front. It's like an embroidered. These were a little bit more. I think those first florals was 2 for $13.99. I'm not sure. These were 2 in a pack for $26.99. So that's like $13.50 a piece. Not real bad. These are thick. They also have the little, what do you call this? A little cording around them. But look at the colors. Very springy. I love the yellow and the blue and the white in there with just a touch of brown. And it is just all the spring colors. And these are going to go in my living room on the sofa. I am going to wash these up and soften them up a bit and help the smell, because if something's put in a plastic bag, it just really gets to me, and I like to have that fresh smell. But I was very pleased to get those. And I do believe I have shown you everything in my spring haul. So I'm looking forward to doing some spring decorating for you guys. And I appreciate you being here. And I will see you in my next video. God bless.